F221 and F230. F221 is extra credit because you have to have a pretty big, powerful machine to do this. But this is where you do a real Windows disk image, which is a big thing. I mentioned it before. I think I got an image of a really old, machine, so it's pretty small, about 5 gigabytes, which is really small for a Windows disk image, so this is from a fairly small old machine. But anyway, this is one of the public evidence files. The National Institute of Standards makes a bunch of these available for forensic classes. And so you have to download this thing. You download the files ending in .001, 002, and 003. These are expert witness files. Here they are. They're 7 zips and broken up into chunks to make them small enough to download them in chunks, because typically you only want to download files 2 gigabytes at a time in case you're using FAT16 or FAT32 formatted devices. So then you have to have 7-zip, and you unzip the file. Just unzip the 001 and it'll automatically combine all 3 of them. It'll unzip into a 21 gigabyte image, which is all the data from this Windows machine. Then you verify the hash and just run it in autopsy. But like I say, you have to have a fairly powerful machine to do this. You have to have quite a lot of room on the hard drive, and you have to have, and the processing will take some time. But it's a disk image. You open this thing, change the time zone to Toronto, and the only thing we're going to do is recent activity to make the analyzing faster. This one only took a minute or so on my machine. Might take longer depending on the hardware of your machine. And then you can find some data artifacts here. It'll show you, for example, the installed programs, operating system information, attached USB devices, shell bags, all sorts of stuff. And so there's a few flags to find. Recently installed programs, the most recently opened documents, what program was run 59 times. You can see in the prefetch folder what's been run and how many times each program has been run. And you can see the web searches. You often see this in news reports about web searches. There was a case I heard about where a woman was accused of murdering her husband, and they got her internet history and showed, like a week before, she was asking Google what poisons are undetectable. So, that's the sort of thing that shows up in court if you've been doing suspicious web searches. So that's this one. It's extra credit because your machine might not be powerful enough to do it. So let me stop that one.